Joining me now is a Motor City Madman, legendary musician and outdoorsman, my friend Uncle Ted, Ted Nugent. Uncle Ted, welcome, sir.
Yes, same to you, Ed, and a solemn D-Day to you and everybody out there.
It certainly is. And you know, Joe Biden was actually alive, no joke, during D-Day. That's how old he is. But today, he looked barely alive. I mean, some of these guys hobbling around at 103 who served us so well, he looked worse than they did. They look like they're in better shape, my friend.
Well, clearly it has nothing to do with numbers or age. I mean, I'm 76 this year, and I'm out rocking any teenager you can find. The point being is I spent some time with a survivor of the Bataan Death March. He was in his hundreds. I spent time with a Congressional Medal of Honor winner. His name is Sammy Davis. He's something. I got a lot of buddies that are in their 90s. I actually spent the day at Campfire Sunrise Safaris with Herb Ellison, who just passed away last week, and he was a survivor of Pearl Harbor. And these guys are cocked, locked, and ready to rock the Glock around the clock. They have a good conversation. They're guys. They're buoyant. They get out there. They help me crack hogs and gut hogs and turn them into family-sized portions. So it has nothing to do with age. It has to do with condition. Our commander-in-chief, which I can't believe we referenced this freak as the commander-in-chief. What an embarrassing time, especially from the point of view of the heroes that drag their buddies on the battlefield. They are angry and heartbroken, really embarrassed that Joe Biden is under the heading commander-in-chief. He's feeble. He's not mentally fit. I think he's mentally deranged. He deserves no respect. And it really doesn't matter what age he is. He's just a bad guy.
And he politicized this occasion. He attacked Donald Trump. And here's what else he had to say. Watch.
We're living in a time when democracy is more at risk across the world than any point since the end of World War II, since these beaches were stormed in 1944. They've inflicted on the Russian aggressors, they've suffered tremendous losses, Russia. The numbers are staggering. 350,000 Russian troops dead or wounded.
Celebrating Russians who have been killed as we're trying to honor Americans who gave their all to preserve our freedom, Ted. And the idea that he's talking about threats to democracy when he's trying to jail his political opponent. And now Merrick Garland at the DOJ is saying Steve Bannon's going to prison by July 1st. Your thoughts?
Well, again, I won't even bother wasting anybody's time with my thoughts. I talked to some guys from the Delta Force, some U.S. Marines, some Green Berets, some Navy SEALs. What they think is that this man is a traitor. He's guilty of treason. He does literally give more credit to our enemies. He's inviting our enemies in from all enemy territories through our open borders. So this is an embarrassing time. We've tried to maintain a focus on the incredible sacrifices that have been made for this American dream and the greatest quality of life in the history of the world. If anybody is jeopardizing democracy or freedom or America itself, it's Joe Biden and the Democrats and his gang. These are bad, bad people. I take an oath to the Constitution as a cop for the last 39 years. I'm watching the commander-in-chief violate that sacred constitutional oath, every day, every time he opens his mouth. He's a bad man, and the people that support him are even worse because they know he's feeble, they know he's a treason, they know he's dishonest, you know that it's all lawfare, and they still pretend to support him when they're actually supporting the toilet flushing of America. So I'm going to celebrate the heroes that sacrificed for my freedom today, and I'm going to continue to fight to get these treasonous monster devils in the White House out of the way so we can get back to freedom with the great Donald Trump.
Ted Nugent, thank you, sir.
Godspeed, America.